Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to be doing is a tri-tip. We're going to make quesadillas out of it. And give you an idea, the reason why they call it a tri-tip is the triangular shape of the meat, which comes from the bottom point of the sirloin. Typically they're about 1.5 pounds, 2.5 pounds. And a lot of times they'll have a fat cap on the bottom. This one's already been trimmed pretty good. But if you get up close, you can see it's got a lot of marbling in it, and which makes it a great substitute for a ribeye, and a lot of times a lot cheaper. But it's kind of a hard cut of meat to find. So if you ever find this, this is a great piece of meat. So what we're going to do is go ahead and get this seasoned up. First off, I'm going to start. I'll put a little bit of Worcestershire on here, just because I like it. Flip it over, do the same thing. I'm doing a lot, just a little bit to cover the surface. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come over the top of this, and what I have here is some 16 mesh coarse black pepper, some kosher salt, and a little bit of steak seasoning that I mixed all together. So what we'll do is we'll coat this real good. And this is a pretty good chunk of meat, so you can be kind of liberal with it. Get a nice good coat. And repeat the process on the bottom side. Now this is good just stand alone by itself, but I just kind of wanted to do something a little different. So, and I'll show you how to cook this. Get the edges with that seasoning that's left over on the sides. Alright, so we'll let this sit for a few minutes and then we'll put it on the grill. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and get this put on the pellet smoker. I got the meat probe in there, and what we want to do is hit the internal temp about 120 degrees. Then we're going to take it off of here, let it rest, and then we're going to put it on the Weber grill to go ahead and finish it off of a final internal temp of about 130 to 135, rare to medium rare. So we'll be back here shortly. Alright, we're back. We reached an internal temperature of about 120 degrees and it's cooled down for a minute. So now what we're going to do is take it and transfer it over to the grill. I got some grill grates on there. And what I'm going to do is just take this little masher and kind of mash it down. Fire's gone down a little bit. You really want it to be screaming hot. About 600 degrees on the grill grates. I know we're not there, but we'll get some marks on it. And you want to bring this up to about 130, 135 degrees, depending on how you like it. If you want it medium rare, or do you want it rare or medium, but I wouldn't go past medium now. Let's give it a little flip around. It's about a minute per side. Alright, so let me get this finished cook off and then we'll show you the finished product. Okay, so we've let it sit and rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now we're going to cut into it. One thing about the tri-tip, the grain, it runs, you want to cut across like this until you get about halfway up, and then you're going to turn it and cut it the other direction. So it's kind of like a brisket where you have the flat and the point and you have to change directions. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into it and see what we got. Medium rare, a little blood, but just, you know, real nice, tender, really good. And so at this point, you know, if you want to just eat it like steak and be done with it, you know, you just have your sides and do what you want to do. But right now, what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and chop this up and make some steak and cheese quesadillas. We'll be right back. Alright, so let's get ready to assemble this quesadilla. The first thing we're going to do is spread some refried beans across the tortilla. Get a good thin layer all the way across. And they're nice and big as well. So then we're going to come in with the tri-tip that we just cooked. And then we're going to come in with some cheese on top of that. Maybe a little bit more cheese. Keep it nice and gooey. I'm going to take it over here to the flat top and just let it cook. Alright, I already got the flat top oiled down and hot and ready to go, so let's give it just a few seconds and we'll be right back. Okay, we got everything ready, plated up. We got guacamole, sour cream, a little pico. You can do whatever you want in it. We got some jalapenos. You see it's nice and cheesy in the middle. Beans and everything. So let's go ahead and give it a taste. So good. The steak and the tortillas is what makes it. Anyhow, that'll wrap it up for this episode. So I'll see you on the next one. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.